Hello, I'm Cincinnati Man. These are 5 thoughts that came to my mind after watching Captain America 4 Brave New World. Number 1, Giancarlo Esposito. Amazing actor. He was in Breaking Bad as Gus. He's also in The Boys as Stan Edgar. He's been there since May. He was recently added, so they got a couple of shots of him in there, and he seems like an assassin, anti-authoritarian person. We don't know. We're not sure. He looks like a bad guy. Probably is one. Maybe he's probably an anti-hero. I hope this is not one of those things where you take a excellent actor and you waste him, like they did Christian Bale, like they did the actress that played Helena in Thor. Even though she did a pretty good job, it was just like, but she was in it. She was in and out like that. Christopher Eccleston? I think he was in Thor. The list of well respected actors that Marvel dropped the ball on is extended. It's a travesty. Number 2, and the second thing that came to my mind was the joke when Falcon talked to Thunderbolt Ross, and he was like, "Oh, you look different," and he was like, "Oh yeah, the mustache. We know what he meant." The original actor passed away, and without much fanfare either, and none of my friends. I asked all my friends, "Oh, you remember any big dedications or anything for his passing?" They're like, "No," and it's very odd to make that joke, and it's also annoying to people that want T'Challa, the Black Panther, to be recast and brought back. No, Ross didn't have the same impact, but at the same time, it's a fictional character, and an actor passed away. You're allowed to recast. Harrison Ford, okay. I mean, he's older. He also is grabbing them checks. He's getting them checks. So he's like, "Bet I'll be in it every once in a while." I'll be surprised if Harrison Ford goes past 2 movies. Because at this rate, Marvel movies is coming out every 5 years. It ain't he ain't got much lot of time in him. Number 3, where's Bucky? I need to know where Bucky is. When we first met Bucky, he terrified everybody. Then when he get his memory back, he still terrified everybody. It was like, oh, what are you gonna do? He might lose his mind and take everybody out. Then you see him in Falcon Winter Soldier in 2021. He's on a redemption arc. And he's getting his ass whooped by people that just got the super soldier serum. Just regular people that just throwing hands with him, whooping his ass, which was very uncomfortable because they weren't trained. They were just, one person was a school teacher, somebody else. They never said the other jobs, but they were just regular people with super soldier serum, and they whooped his ass. I know they want to make Torres Falcon's sidekick, which Bucky was never going to be Falcon's sidekick, but the only what are they going to show? Bucky sitting in the forest, chopping trees down like Steve did, and then he's going to have a conversation with Sam. I don't know. So I want to know where Bucky is, because he's always going to be connected to the franchise. Number 4, the Red Hulk. Spoiler alerts. If you want to skip this. In the comics, it is known that it was, if I remember correctly, General Ross. I used to read little comic book histories on YouTube and everything before this even came out. My thing is this: if this Red Hulk is gonna be some badass, the Hulk we get, the Bruce Banner Hulk we got now, he getting his ass whooped every time. He got his ass whooped by She-Hulk. he was getting beat up by She-Hulk. So I'm not sitting here going to think that She-Hulk can't hang either. She-Hulk fought like I'm thinking of anybody who could throw hands at the Red Hawk. I mean, Captain America and the Hulk fighting was never going to be a thing. I know that. I think they might have showed it once in one of the comics or cartoons or something, but it's not a real thing. It's not. Their power levels are ridiculous. So let me guess, the Hulk's going to be an anti-hero or something like that, and then they'll just talk him down, and then he'll help them. But I'm not. The idea of showing me the Hulk here is too many people. It's funny. They put the Hulk in, but like my friend Adam said, shout out to Adam. He was like, "Who's the villain here?" He was like, "Is that the villain? I don't get it. Who is a villain here?" Didn't even need to show the Hulk reveal. I don't get it. Okay. The fifth thing I thought about was when Ross said it's time to basically reactivate the mantle of Captain America and make it official. You already had that. It was John Walker. John Walker in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series was an excellent Captain America. He saved Falcon and Bucky. He went after the bad guys. Yes, they were bad guys, regardless of what Falcon says about them. They were bad guys. They blew up a bunch of people and killed Battlestar. Never forget R.I.P. Battlestar. Reactivated. It's 3 years later. Sam's been flying around. Where's Nick Fury? Where's Nick Fury? 3 years. Where's Val? Whatever her name is. Like, this should have already been taken care of. The idea of being like, hey, glad you're here now. Now we can do official business. What are you talking about? Where's Steve? Steve Rogers, the original Captain America. No, I didn't say the original Super Soldier like they did with Isaiah Bradley or whatever. Or was it after? I don't know. It's so convoluted. They're like, I think it was after and they found out he could do it too. But whatever. I want to know where Steve is. Because Steve, last time you saw Steve was 2019 in our time, y'all. 2019 was Endgame. Where's he at? Is he going to give Sam advice or are we going to be like, oh, I can't give you advice, because, I know you're going through some different stuff that I went through. And that throwaway line like, yeah, you're not Steve Rogers. We know. Everybody knows. You did not need to put that in here. Because ain't nobody going to be like, oh, that's clever. It's just like, yeah, we know. We're all sad that Steve ain't here. That the trailer raised questions. It had the elements of a traditional Captain America movie, especially the last two that we got. But it's something missing. I never saw Falcon as a Captain America. I saw Falcon as an excellent Falcon. So maybe you could prove me wrong while watching it, but I know we're going to get a scene. The idea of Captain America not having any powers is so weird. The idea that we're going to get a scene where Sam, aka Captain America, can't lift something or can't hold on to something, and then he looks at regular people like, I need your help. I need the people. Help me. And then everybody helps each other pull something or break something apart. It's just going to sound so cringy. And I know we all know it's coming. Well, I'm Cincinnati Man, and those are my thoughts on Cap for Brave New World. Take care. If you like what I said, like, share, subscribe. If you disagree, leave a comment. Either way, leave a comment. Give me your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.